Hello everyone, this is RaySpace and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. The FlyingIron Spitfire has been updated to version 1.4.2, but that's for Flight Sim 2020. I don't think it's officially updated for Flight Sim 2024 yet, but I'm using it in Flight Sim 2024 because I had done so before and I want to see whether this update broke anything in regard to Flight Sim 2024, but also because in the patch notes to this version of the Spitfire, it said that it had fixed 2024 sound compatibility. So apparently they've been working on compatibility for Flight Sim 2024. And well, let's just see how it is. And you'll see right here when I click on this, we have the pilot poking out and no landing gear. So that's already a little bit worrisome, but I don't actually think that's a problem. When I click over here again, pilot disappears, but still no landing gear. Okay, well, but I deliberately want one that has the pilot poking out. That Royal Air Force one. Let me go with this one. And so I'm gonna see how it is. And I am going to start at Cork. And I'm gonna try and fly around Ireland and Britain. So we're going to start at Cork, and this might be multiple flights. If it does well on this flight, then from Dublin onward, I will do the startup procedure and see how that works. I gotta say, it's taking longer than usual to actually zoom in and get me flying here. I've noticed that a lot of things seem to take longer and be slower in Flight Sim since Sim Update 1. Tree 4. Okay, well, I want to make sure that the rudder trim... I guess I want more starboard, right? Hopefully. I don't know how much. 2.5 is what I put in. Probably don't know. Okay. We're off. I'm not dead yet. Okay, gear comes up, and we had main landing gear too, so that's good. So this is Cork. Pilot is safely inside, and it's the FlyingIron pilot, not the default pilot. So looking good so far. Cork is apparently photogrammetry. Well, I'm gonna head to Blarney Castle first. That is the sound. They said they had fixed the sound in 2024. Okay, now we've got too much roll to the right, so... But yeah, the terrain is definitely not keeping up with me, and even here I can see that. Maybe it's just my internet, but well, that's sort of their fault too, isn't it? Okay, where is Blarney Castle anyway? In the midst of the trees? There it is. Alright, onward. So next, St. Coleman's Cathedral. The view out the window. Well, looking better now. I've got a huge rolling cache, but I hadn't flown around here in Flight Sim 2024 yet, so... first time caching it. I wish we could do a manual cache like we did in 2020, but then again the manual cache was sort of buggy in 2020 as well, so still it would be preferable, or to be able to download areas in general. We still haven't figured that part out. A luscious landscape indeed. Well, I think I see the cathedral there. Dwarfed by a cruise ship, but still. Oh, the photogrammetry is not keeping up here. Gosh darn it. Come on. Anyway, St. Pullman Cathedral. Looking good. What is that thing? Oh, that's a thing. Something like that. Alright, on to Dublin. Well, next up is Lismore Cathedral, actually. It's feeling very nice and stable. I probably need a little bit more left rudder. Okay, about 4 degrees left is doing fine right here. Maybe if I boost it more, yeah, now I have to go a little bit more right. It depends on what boost you use. Well, the little tab is still here, so I can put away that tab for now. Well, we're still trending to the right. Okay. Well, I was only half fueled to begin with, it seems. Typical. Let's see. That's the jettison. This is not the jettison, right? That should take from the drop tank instead. Well, we will see. Okay, where is this more castle? Okay, I think I see it there. Got another building next to it, but this is the castle. It's a cathedral of some kind. Lismore Castle. Proper castle, you know, it's like a square courtyard castle. Very traditional sort of castle. Convincing trees around here too. Right, on to the Rock of Cashel. Sort of a more barren feel to this hill, these hills. It's good. Feels more realistic around here. That's an interesting lone tree there, though. We have been draining from the drop tank. Okay, Rock of Cashel. There it is. It too is a castle. Not, in fact, a rock. Good times. Very throaty sound in here right now. This is not real weather right now. It occurred to me that because of the China scenery I was looking at before, I had live weather off. So let's see. It doesn't seem like too bad a day around here. Oh, now it seems like, somewhat more cloudy day, but alright. No worries. Still clear down here apparently. Well, as I'm approaching the cathedral, it seems to be throwing some extra shade on the terrain. Not the best way to do that, but alright. St. Canice's Cathedral, somewhere around here. It's not that building that looks completely the wrong texture, is it? It looks like it's missing its texture. Now that's all their fault, I think. Well, somebody, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's supposed to be pink, right? It's not supposed to be pink, right? Or is it supposed to be pink? That looks suspiciously like the texture that you get when it's missing a texture. Probably. I doubt they'd go for a pink cathedral. So that's a bit of a bummer. Alright, now on to Dublin. Oh wait, there was Kilkenny Castle here too. Yeah, I think that was the cathedral that was pink. And got all my attention when I was supposed to look at the castle. Okay, there's the castle, and that's looking fine. Alright, now on to Dublin. Okay, climbing this ridge here. And how are we doing on fuel? Oh, we need to switch tanks again. Back to the main tank. I'll be nice, I won't drop the drop tank anywhere in Ireland. We'll hang on to that. Make sure we don't litter. Alright, we are on the outskirts of Dublin. Approaching Dublin Castle now. You can see all the airliners lined up for Dublin International. Maybe I should land somewhere else, but I'll make it quick. Uh-oh, photogrammetry has stopped keeping up with me here. Come on. A little patch of bad photogrammetry. Oh, some more over here. Come on. Oh, did I miss the castle? No, it maybe missed the castle. Come on. Look at this horror. Come on, fix it, fix it. Fix yourself, game. I think this is the castle. Is it? Yeah, this is Dublin Castle. Some part of that is. Alright, I'll take it. Well, now let me sneak into Dublin International. We have a rainbow here in Dublin. Sure, the kind of weather that would give you one. Pot of gold somewhere. Alright, there's the runway. I'm at an angle. I haven't lined up properly or anything. And there's a lot of wind. And it's not in my favorite direction at the moment. Okay, okay. Oh no, don't go onto the nose. Don't go onto the nose. Tail wheel's good. Oh, don't go onto the nose. No, no. Okay, I'm down safely. Alright. So, welcome to Dublin. So, the Spitfire still works. It's got some weirdness in the menu, but that's it. Okay, I'll just park on the grass so I can do that on a Spitfire. Alright, let me not get in people's way any more than I already have. So, that's that. That's a flight from Cork to Dublin, and maybe I'll continue with the Spitfire, we'll see. I certainly need more practice in it. And it's a nice plane. So, with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do press like. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time.